Author's POV. Clothes scattered all around the floor, leaving the two girls in only their underwear. The movie date completely vanished at this moment as they are too busy eating each other's faces. Freen's cold hand make her way towards Becky's white thigh, caressing it sexually, which made Becky wrap her legs around the girl's waist. Freen. Becky breathed out after they pull away from the kiss, wanting to catch some breath. Looking at each other, Becky's hot breath hitting the taller girl's face as Freen slowly kissed the smaller girl's chest down to the girl tummy while her other hand playing the bra strap of Becky. Freen, please. Becky begged, couldn't hold the throbbing feelings between her legs. Please what, Becky? Take me, please. Freen looking at the girl under her with so much lust as she bit her lips, letting out a small smirk before leaning closer to her. Gosh, you are sexy when you begging for me like that. Freen whispered softly, looking at the desperate girl. Becky pulled the taller girl's neck for another kiss. This time she is the one dominating the kiss, slipping her tongue inside and exploring Freen's mouth, earning a muffled moan from the girl above her. Within a second, her bra are nowhere to be found as Freen pulled away from the kiss, looking at Becky's bare breast for the first time. Wow. Stop looking at it like that. Becky's lightly hit the girl's shoulder, which made the taller girl letting out a small chuckle before bringing her hand, grabbing Becky's boob, squeezing it lightly. Freen, ah. Becky's low moan filling Freen's ears, turning on the taller girl even more. Can I have a taste? Freen asked, making the smaller girl nodded her head, desperately pulling Freen's head down to her breast. Without thinking twice, her hot mouth taking one of the nipple inside, nibbling and sucking it like a baby, leaving the smaller girl a moaning mess. Fuck, more, I need more, baby. Freen bring one of her hand down between Becky's legs, while her mouth still doing their job and pleasuring the girl. Becky's jolt and surprise feelings, Freen's finger running on her now wet panties. The grip on the taller girl's head tightened as Becky pushed her head down. Down there, I need you down there, please be, baby. Becky begged, breathing heavily as Freen pulled away from her hard nipple before looking at each other again. You want me to take this off? Freen asked, slightly pulling her panties and letting it go, slapping the smaller girl's fold. Ah. Why yes, Freen. Your wish is my command. Freen breathed out before removing Becky's panties as she can see how wet the smaller girl get. Becky are now leaving. With nothing covering her naked body, Freen stunned for a moment, seeing her girlfriend body for the first time as she slightly gulped down. Do you like what you see? Becky asked with a teasing smile after seeing the change of the girl above her. Running her long fingers, Becky lightly caressing the taller girl's chest down to Freen's toned stomach with the most seductive look ever. Touch me right here. Becky took her cold hand, putting it between her legs, surprising the taller girl with the bold move from Becky. Shit. Freen cursed under her breath before slowly moving her fingers on the wet clit, sending Becky to heaven as the smaller girl already breathing heavily. She couldn't take it anymore before moving down in between Becky's long legs, spreading it wider for her to see as slowly leaned down before looking up again. May I? Freen asked, earning a fast nodded from Becky. Thank you. Ah, Freen. Becky moaned, feeling Freen's tongue touching her down there as she gripped on the bed sheet harder, Freen completely devouring the taste before Becky's legs wrapped tightly around her. Fuck, your tongue shit. Freen. Becky closed her mouth and her eyes shut tightly, feeling the unexplainable pleasure. Freen is working on sucking, licking Becky's wet clit with her mouth, circling it expertly, which made Becky pushing her head closer to the core. More shit, ah. Becky moaned as she bit her nail due to the pleasure she had been feeling. Freen pulled away and catching her breath, the sight of Becky turning her on even more with her messy hair and eyes closed tightly. They look at each other before Becky pulled the girl's neck for another kiss, tasting herself from Freen's mouth while the taller girl's hand grabbing Becky's boob, squeezing it hard as they pulled away from the kiss. Freen bring her two fingers, rubbing the throbbing core between Becky's legs while keeping the eye contact between them. Are you ready? Freen asked, feeling a little bit nervous. Why yes, slowly please. Becky said, gripping Freen's shoulder tightly, earning a nodded from the girl above her. I will, my love, tell me if you want to stop, alright? Freen asked, leaving a kiss on the smaller girl's forehead. Still keeping the eye contact, Freen slowly slipping her fingers inside of Becky, the grip on the girl's shoulder tightened. Freen leave a few kisses on Becky's neck to calm her down, her fingers still halfway through and Becky already in the verge of crying. Baby, do you want me to stop? Freen asked worriedly as Becky shook her head. And no. Move faster now, Becky whispered before pulling Freen's nape for another kiss as the taller girl started to move her fingers faster. Becky can feel the pleasure slowly building up as she arching her back in pleasure. Freen bite her lower lips, working on her finger faster, thrusting it in and out, keeping the speed base on Becky's reaction. Ah, shit. Freen, baby. I love you. Freen whispered softly as Becky slowly opened her eyes and kisses the taller girl's lips again. I love you more, baby. Becky moaned in pleasure. The girl above her moving faster, slipping her fingers on the girl's wet clit. She can feel Becky tightening around her finger as a sign that she is close to her climax. Freen. Shoo, I know, baby, come on my fingers. Freen whispered softly while moving her finger faster inside the tight core. Fuck. I'm coming, baby. Becky closed her eyes, tightly arching her back as she finally reached her climax. Freen slowly pulled her fingers out, watching Becky riding her orgasm before softly kissing the tired girl's forehead. I'm sorry. Freen suddenly apologized. Becky pulled the girl into a hug, startling the taller girl. Can we sleep? I'm tired. Becky mumbled tiredly. After I clean you up, okay? Sleep first, baby, Freen whispered softly, earning a weak nodded from Becky. Not even reach 1 minute, the smaller girl already drift off to her dreamland, which made Freen chuckle. I love you. Freen sat on her table. The class just ended, but she's still trying to solve the question. Removing her glasses, she can feel herself exhausted from the long class. Everyone already left the classroom, leaving herself and Nam. Where should we study today? Hang and Billy wanted to join this time, Nam asked, looking at her best friend. How about the library? I need to borrow some book. Freen asked, glancing towards the shorter girl before back to her paper. Sure then, I'm just gonna go to the cafe in front. Do you want anything? Ice Americano please, thank you. I got you. Nam leave the classroom while Freen started to clean her table, putting all the books inside her bag before wearing her backpack with one strap and leaving the classroom before locking it. Walking in the hallway, making her way towards the library, suddenly she'd bump into Saint. Oh hey Freen, he greeted with a wide smile. Hey, what's up? I was about to go home, are you gonna stay back? Yeah, I have group study at the library. See you later then, Freen said with a small smile before walking away, but suddenly he called again. Freen, wait. Freen turned around as he slightly jogged towards the girl. Yeah? Can we hang out sometime? Maybe for a dinner? If you want, he asked while rubbing his nape. Freen slightly taken aback with the request, she stopped thinking for a moment before letting out an awkward smile. I will see if I have a free time. Freen answered. Oh no worries, just text me if you already made up your mind, he said, and Freen just nodded her head before quickly biting a goodbye. After the small interaction with Saint, she letting out a deep breath, wondering what he's up to. This is the first time he ever asked her to hang out together. Suddenly her thoughts got interrupted by the voice behind her. Freen. She turned around and saw her friends running towards her. Yee, I'm so excited to learn today. Miss Top 2 will teach me, Hang cheered, shaking Freen's shoulders, making the girl elbowed his tummy from behind. Shut up, can you? Gosh. Here's your coffee. Nam gave the girl the ice Americano that she ordered earlier, Freen immediately thanking her. Freen is so mean to me. Hang fake crying, hugging Billy who rolling his eyes. Now I know why you are single. Billy said, looking at him. Who said I'm single? Wait, what? You are not? They turned all their heads towards the guy, surprised with his unexpected confession. Yeah, I'm not single anymore, bitches. Hang flipped his imaginary long hair, smiling proudly, and Freen quickly held his shoulder, looking at him. Who's the unlucky guy? Freen asked seriously. What the hell do you mean, unlucky guy? You all know him. Who? Just tell us, oh God, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈𝖆'𝖘, added, feeling impatient with his behavior. J.O. J.A.O. from photography club? Yes, he said yes to me. Well, who can resist my charm, right? Oh my God, he's such a nice guy. Poor him. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 spoke, closing her mouth. Guys, stop it, I'm not that bad, right? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 asked, looking at each of them, hoping that they would agree with him. The three of them quickly turn around, ignoring his questions before walking away from the hallway, going to their planned destination, leaving 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 behind. Wait. 1. 4. 1. 1. After they arrived, Freen immediately roamed her eyes around the place, looking at the perfect table to study, but suddenly her eyes widen after seeing her girlfriend's group. She literally forgot that Becky is here. At this point, she just hoping that her friends wouldn't notice the smaller girl appearance before quickly turn around. Guys, let's go somewhere else, Freen said, whispering softly, earning a confusion from all of them. Wait, why? Billy asked. I think I know why. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 spoke, looking at the certain group before smirking. Freen immediately shook her head, hoping that he wouldn't do something stupid, but it is too late when 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 suddenly walked towards them. Oh God, please. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 on the verge of laughing along with Billy after seeing Freen's pale face. They knew how much they hated each other, and they are loving the moment. Only if they know what are they right now, they are the one who would freak out right now. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 suddenly come back with a wide smile on his face. I asked them if we could study together, and they agreed. Stupid. Freen punched his stomach, making him groan in pain. The taller girl, having no choice but to walk towards them, her eyes locked with Becky, as the smaller girl also having the same expression. Irene already smirking after they started getting closer. Take a seat, guys, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 said as everyone started to sit, leaving the empty seat beside Becky. Having no choice, Freen sat beside her lover. Both of them looking so stiff on their place, they need to act like a rival. Freen on the verge of wanting to hug her girlfriend right now. Sorry for bothering you guys, Billy spoke up after silence surrounding them. No worries, we are okay. Right, Becky? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 turned her head towards the girl. Eta? Oh, why, yes, we are okay, Becky replied. They started to focus on the study again. Everyone are doing their own thing except the two lovers. Becky's hand landing nicely on the taller girl's thigh, slightly caressing it while her eyes focus on the book. Freen curse under her breath and hold Becky's hand, stopping her girlfriend under the table, but Becky slap her hands away, putting it on her thigh again. It's been 2 days since their last intimate moment happened between them. None of them still haven't talked about it, but one thing for sure, they were loving it. Freen grabbed Becky's hand and intertwined their fingers together. She knew Becky did that on purpose, and the next thing she knew, Becky tightened their grip together. Freen, can you explain this? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 suddenly asked, making both of the girls startled and quickly let go each other hands. Sure. Becky on the other hand cleared her throat. The urge to kiss her girlfriend is really high right now. She suddenly stood up, earning everyone attention. I'm just gonna look for some book, Becky said. Freen slightly looked at her girlfriend and back to 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'𝖘 before carefully explaining things to her friends. After about 5 minutes, Becky still haven't come back. That make her stood up from her seat. I'm going to find some book, Freen muttered. None of them suspected something from her, as they just do their own work. Except for Irene, who letting out a sly smile towards Freen after their eyes met each other. Freen cursed under her breath before leaving the group. She walked over the bookshelf looking for the smaller girl, but suddenly someone grabbed her uniform from behind, which made her surprise, and the next thing she knew, a pair or lips meet hers. Freen smiled against the kiss before pulling the girl closer, closing her eyes as Becky's back hit against the bookshelf. The smaller girl quickly wrapped her arms around Freen's neck, deepening the kiss. I'm glad you get my signal, Becky whispered after pulling away, smiling while playing with the back of Freen's uniform collar. I know what you are thinking. Oh really? What do you think I'm thinking of right now? Freen looked at Becky's seductive eyes while pushing her tongue against her inner cheek with a little smirk before pulling the girl closer. "You're thinking about wanting to kiss me again?" Freen whispered softly. "Correct," Becky said before pulling the back of Freen's head and slamming their lips together for another hot kiss. Meanwhile, the groups of the student are waiting patiently for the top students to come back. "God, where are they?" "Do you know how to answer this question?" Hang asked, looking at them. "I have no idea," they answered. "Let me find them," Non said, standing up, but Iron stopped him and pulled him down. "No need, they will be back later. They might be searching a lot of books." Iron replied, they just letting out a deep sigh without suspecting anything. "Gosh, stop eating each other faces and come back already," Iron muttered to herself. The couple are now laying on the bed, cuddling each other while watching Netflix together. Becky used the taller girls as a pillow while Freen wrapping her arm around the girl. "Baby, stop it, I'm watching," Becky said, her eyes still haven't left the TV while Freen couldn't stop kissing her soft cheeks. "Just watch it then, I want to kiss you," Freen replied, smiling and back to kissing Becky's cheek. "Shoo, calm your lips down, can you? You have been kissing me since I got here, Freen. I couldn't help it, I miss you. We just met each other at school today, we even make out in the freaking library, Freen, luckily we didn't get caught, gosh. Hey, it was you who kissed me first, not my fault." "Oh, so you want to blame me right now? Who told you to kiss me back?" Becky looked at her madly and softly hit the taller girl's shoulder. "You. I hate you, get away from me," Becky sulked, sitting up, making the taller girl laugh and hugged her girlfriend from behind. "I'm just joking, baby, shoot, don't be mad. It's make me want to bite you right now." Freen put her chin on the smaller girl's shoulder, smiling, and kiss her cheek again. Becky couldn't help but to melt right away before turning to face the girl. "I hate that I couldn't be mad at you, don't look at me like that," Becky said, poking the girl's cheek after seeing Freen's puppy eyes. "I know you can't resist me." Freen grinned excitedly before kissing Becky's nose and stood up. "Where you going?" "Bathroom, I will be right back," Freen said before disappearing from Becky's sight. Becky chuckled and lay down on the bed again, watching the TV while hugging the pillow. Her eyes fixed on the screen until Freen's phone suddenly popping a notification. She quickly take a look at it and saw a message notification. "Who sent a message to my girlfriend in the middle of night?" Becky mumbled before opening her phone since she knew Freen's password, and then to her surprise a message from Saint pop out. "Saint? The hell? Saint. Saint, hey Freen, have you made up your mind already? -12:05 What does he mean? Gosh, this freaking guy," Becky mumbled, gripping the phone tightly. "Did they plan something? Saint, about our dinner? Can we? 12:06 a.m. Dinner?" Becky freaked out and sit up before the bathroom door suddenly opened as the smaller girl immediately looked at her girlfriend. "Baby, why are you holding my phone? Are you okay? You look like you just seen a ghost," Freen said and walked towards the bed. "You stop right there." Becky pointed her finger towards the girl, making Freen stopped halfway and panicked all over her face. Baby, why? What did I do? Did you planning to go on dinner with Saint? How what? No, I didn't. Then what is this? What dinner did he talked about? Becky yelled, showing the message towards the taller girl. Becky, listen to me first, okay? He asked me to go on dinner with him, but I told him that I will see if I have a free time. That's all, I'm not planning to accept his offer, baby, I swear. Why didn't you just rejected him at the first place? Baby, stop being mad, please. I don't want to be cruel to him. Oh really? Okay then, take this. Becky threw the pillow, hitting the taller girl's body. Ouch, baby, why? You sleep on the floor, don't come near me until you rejected his offer. Becky yelled, making Freen clueless and walked closer to her girlfriend. But baby, dash. No. Sleep there. Becky lay down on the bed and turned around, wrapping the blanket around her body before Freen could say anything. "Baby. Don't say anything. My phone is on you, how am I gonna text him?" Becky turned around and put the phone beside her before turning around again, wrapping her whole body with the comforter. Freen rubbed her not-so-itchy head and she didn't have any choice but to do what the younger girl said. She immediately texted saying that she couldn't because of busy schedule, she just couldn't say that her girlfriend is sulking and she ended up sleeping on the floor. "Becky, I'm done," Freen said, and Becky turned around, snatching the phone from the taller girl's hand before looking at it. Freen, nervously waiting, standing froze beside her own bed. Becky then looked at her again, her face still mad and her face is red. "Wait there until he replied," Becky said. But baby dash. No buts. You should have rejected him at the first place," Becky muttered and turned around again, leaving the girl froze. "Damn it.